Hey all, this is Vineet from SNS Institution. Today we are going to look into the topic called CSR, Corporate Social Responsibilities. So let us jump into the topic. So yes, so in this session we are going to uh, look into a crucial concept that the is modern businesses cannot ignore. So the corporate social responsibilities or like CSR as like you become a future businessman or entrepreneur or a manager. Understand, CSR is not just about ethics. It is about aligning business with greater good and society, the environment and the economy. So let us explore something deep inside it. Okay. So the meaning of corporate social responsibility. So the CSR refers to the responsibility of businesses to contribute positively to society. So it is all about integrating the social and environment concerns in business operations. So the CSR is more than a philanthropy. So it is a comprehensive approach to sustainable and ethical businesses. So responsible businesses thinks about how their actions impacts employees, communities, and the environment. It is not about the charity, it is about the responsibilities that we do have in it. CSR. What is CSR? So totally in this sessions we are going to show what is CSR, how this CSR works of everything. So CSR is a business model where the companies are accountable for their social, environmental, and economic impacts. So the key here is CSR goes beyond the legal compliance or profit making. So it is about creating a positive footprint. For example, a company that reduces carbon emissions and supports community education programs is actively practicing is called CSR. So the things that we do naturally helping others is called CSR, but it is not related to the charities, but it is related to the responsibilities that we have on us. Okay, the core elements of CSR. So now coming to this point is we do have four core elements. So one is environmental responsibility, social responsibility, and economic responsibility, stakeholder engagement. So what is environmental responsibility? Companies should take to minimize harms to the planet. So, reducing waste, saving energy, and using sustainable materials is the responsibilities that do we have on the environment. We need to um, save the earth with all these things. With the plastics, it will not get decay for decades and decades. So the plastic remains the same and it spoils the soil as well as the far. It takes all the nutrients, it make clumsy the things which is present in the soils. So we need to keep our environment so clean, so that is our responsibilities, so it is there. So social responsibilities, so this involves supporting social causes, ensuring employees welfare, and promoting um, inclusivity. Economic responsibility is something related to like operating in an ethical way to ensure long-term profitability and fairness. So the stakeholder engagement is nothing but addressing the need and the interest of the customers, employees, and communities, and even suppliers. True CSR considers everyone affected by the businesses. Okay, the history and evolution of CSR. CSR has a rich history. In the early 20th century, it started as charity. So, into the industrialists like Tata were known for philanthropies. So in 1950s, the thinkers like Harvard Bowen linked with CSR to ethical obligations. Then in 1980s and 90s, the globalization published businesses to think about the sustainability and the fair trade. So today, CSR is a strategy part of business planning aligned with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. So that is why we need to CSR because here is why. Why should companies bother with CSR? Here's why. Here's why we are going to see that off. It builds brand reputations. People trust companies that give back. So it promotes ethical and sustainable practices, creating long-term benefits. So it strengthens the relationship with stakeholders, be its customers, investors, and government. So, and importantly, it helped businesses contributing to global problems like climatic change and inequalities. CSR is not a cost, it is an investment in long-term successes. I hope you would have got some thoughts and ideas of what is CSR. Thank you so much.